Yeah, well, hello,
Five for
viewers.
five, 5 times the winning, yeah. 5 times the happiness, yeah. 5 times the luckiness, yeah. 5 for 5, oh yeah. It's 5 for 5. 5 for 5, 5 times the money, yeah. 5 times the shopping, yeah. 5 times the prizes, yeah. 5 for 5, oh yeah. It's 5 for 5. 5 for 5.
Win 100,000 Uganda shillings weekly in the 5 for 5 jackpot. Simply download the Centenary mobile app. Click Center on the go to open your account online. Transact 5 times or more using Center Mobile, Center Visa, and Center Agent to stand a chance to win. The more you transact, the higher your chances of winning. So, participate in the 5 for 5 jackpot and win millions in daily and weekly prizes. The 5 for 5 jackpot is brought to you by Centenary Bank. Our bank, Centenary Bank, is regulated by the Bank of Uganda. Customer deposits are protected by the Deposit Protection Fund.
Yeah, well, hello, good morning, everyone. Thank you so much for tuning into this live broadcast from Pera House. My name is Michael Bulierali, and I'm the corporate communication specialist for our bank. Again, you're welcome from wherever you're tuning in from. We know we have a couple of you in the diaspora right now, the various countries, UAE, United Kingdom, USA, name it. First things first, I hope you're keeping safe. COVID is still here with us. I hope you're continuing to, adhere to the SOPs. That is sanitizing, washing your hands with soap, keeping the mask on, avoiding the shaking of hands at all time. And once again, we're happy to host you today. Today we're going to be discussing none other than the 5 for 5 jackpot campaign, which is in its final stages. So for those of you who have not yet participated, please stay tuned because we're going to be sharing a lot of information for you to be able to participate before the month ends, such that you can stand a chance to win the 100,000 every week. Yeah, today I'm happy to note that we have a special guest, a superstar. I know many of you might have a clue as to who he is, but yeah, he's your favorite artist here back home in Uganda. So he will be talking to us. Yeah, but before I do that, I'd just like to refresh our minds about what the 5 for 5 campaign is. Now, the 5 for 5 campaign is an initiative by our bank that is meant to reward customers for using our alternative channels. The alternative channels that we're talking about are three. That is the Cente mobile banking platform, the Cente agent banking platform, as well as your Cente Visa debit or prepaid card. Now, what you have to do is simple. Simply make 5 or more transactions every week using any of those channels, whatever transaction that you're looking to do conveniently, and you will stand a chance to enter the draw such that you can possibly be among the winners of the 100,000 every week. Now, of course, to help us endear this campaign to the target audiences, not here only in Uganda, but as well as in the diaspora, we had to partner with a couple of people. And like I said, we did partner with one of your favorite artists back here at home, who is none other than Ykee Benda. So yeah, I've just let the cat out of the bag. He will be talking to us today, and just to talk to you about the relationship that we do have with Ykee Benda. We did reach out to him to be able to educate our customers about the Center mobile banking platform as well as the Visa card, and he has been doing that ably since the campaign kicked off in August of this year. So we've moved. A lot of people have been rewarded for using the alternative channels. For those of you who haven't yet been rewarded, you can check our pages and you'll be able to see some picture moments, some videos, some testimonials from some of the customers who have been able to win here in Central, Northern, Western, name it. At least Ykee Benda, once he comes to talk to us, he'll be able to attest to that because he was one of the people who are able to reward the customers. So this campaign is a 3-month campaign, and I'm happy to note that we're coming to the close of the campaign this month, 30th of November. However, there's still a chance for you to win. So that is why we felt it necessary to come here today and be able to interest you in what other things can you be able to do for you to participate in the reward campaign. It is real. People are winning the 100,000, and trust me, it's handy, given what is happening in the economy right now. It's a bit of a difficult situation, which I'm sure we'll be able to maneuver. Yeah, I think I've said enough. Without keeping you waiting, I'd like to first and foremost have Ykee Benda say hello to you. As he comes in, I'll also like to mention that I do have two of my other colleagues that have joined us on this live broadcast. That is, your diva, the one that you're always listening to, Winnie Kere, who will also be interesting us in all matters Center Mobile. And I also am happy to note that I do have Martin Mukama online as well, who will be giving us some insights around the Visa prepaid and debit card. Of course, there's a partnership that we have with one of your biggest online purchase, stores. Martin will be able to speak into that and interest you. We all know, man, it's Black Friday. Come November, Black Friday. Every day is Black Friday. So Martin is going to be able to give you some insights there and to be able to spell out what you can do with your card to win big discounts by doing some purchases on Jumia. So without wasting more time, Ykee, I'd like to invite you to say hello to our viewers, and then we'll jump into the initial questions that were sent through to us. Before then, we can be able to go to the chat. Ykee?
Yo, 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 how you doing, my people? Good morning. It's Ykee Benda, the boy. So tend the fast on every girl's agenda. Bamziki Situndabien, and I'm straight from Uganda. And I'm happy to be here today. It's a beautiful morning, and maybe afternoon or evening for people who are out there, out of Uganda. Yeah, much love, and I'm very happy to be here with you. You're talking to the ambassador of the 545 campaign. Let's go.
Yeah, wow. I like the intro, Ykee. And while we're looking out for someone to partner with on this campaign, we definitely, your energy really attracted us to you, and you've been doing good things ever since. So yes, there's a lot of questions coming in, but before that, Ykee, when we informed our viewers and listeners that we're going to host you today, a couple of questions were sent through. Definitely, people want to know, before we even get into the actual campaign, the 545 campaign, people just want to know, what has been your experience, Ykee? Can you describe that experience working with Centenary Bank as an ambassador on this campaign for the past couple of weeks?
Um, First and foremost, I want to talk about the experience as a customer because Centenary Bank is my bank. I've had a very awesome time. I've been taken care of. I've taken loans and paid them back in time and
Yeah.
good rates. So I've had quite an experience that is amazing as a customer. And when the
Mhm.
opportunity rose for me to become an ambassador of the campaign, that was a perfect fit for me and I believe for the bank as well. My
Great.
ambassador, it's been very, very entertaining because, after such a very long time, Centenary actually got me closer to the fans, which COVID had avoided, just, engaging the fans and taking pictures. Those are things we had gotten so used to that have not been happening. So
Yeah.
that event, I believe, was very nice. For me, it was like a throwback of because it's been too long.
Yeah, sure.
And then, of course, the experience with customers and people, coming to your inboxes on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter, asking you things about the campaign, tells a big story about what we are doing together and how much impact it's actually having out there. And then when we meet these people, like in Nansana, in Barara, Masaka, that environment was also very good. Um, Generally, I'm blessed, man. I'm blessed to be part of this campaign, and I can't wait for more winners and to engage more people because I believe we can still meet and give out more gifts before 30th is here.
Yeah, fantastic. Ykee, it's such a joy listening to the positivity that you're spelling out. But also because I know you visited a couple of branches here in
Yeah,
the central, you did some in the western,
yeah.
and all that time you're engaging customers. I could see the love that they were giving you, and
Mm,
you're spreading that message, you're spreading the love, telling them that going digital is the way to go, given the circumstances,
Mm.
COVID, avoiding contact and that, but also the convenience that comes with it. Probably, I know people gave you love in Nansana. I did see that there was a lot of love in Masaka. But
Yeah.
from where you sit, in as far as the love and the energies that you got from your experience handling and dealing with customers, through the
Mm.
cash prizes that you are able to hand over to some customers, even here at Mapera, which branch, which experience, which region would you say, was the highlight for you? Because I know all of them gave you some love. At least we saw it on the footage. Yeah.
I think I had a lot of fun with almost every branch, but there was maybe two that really stood out. Actually, three. I think Mapera is on that list. I had so much fun at Mapera because being in Kampala and showing up with music and everything got the customers out of their seats and they didn't see that coming. It was quite a surprise. And then also Masaka, but Nansana takes it by all means. Nansana takes it because Nansana's energy was basically there was music playing all around and everything, but then we showed up and we caused havoc. Like the entire road was a mess, but it was very good because we got to engage with these people and performed. It's like like engaging with your fans. We miss it. We miss it as a performer. But with the bank and the manager, also inside the bank, were very well taken care of. Every branch, of course. But Nansana takes it for me.
Yeah, for some reason I suspected Nansana would, would take it away for you, because the energy was wow. It was quite out of this world. And I think
Mm.
it goes back to the point of, that gap in engagement because of
Yeah.
COVID. And then
Mm.
finally they get to see you. And I can tell you what, Ykee, a lot of people go to transact on these channels,
Mm.
especially the center agent channel, as well as center mobile, because they
Mm.
wanted to have an opportunity to be rewarded by Ykee.
Yeah.
And there was some skepticism earlier. People were thinking, oh, this campaign is a hoax, people are not actually being rewarded, it's being stage managed. I think, what would you tell a doubting Thomas, the doubting Thomas is out there, in terms of the reality of this campaign? Are people being rewarded for real, for winning, or is it, maybe speaking to that before then I bring in Winnie to just give us some bit of the numbers on how many people have been able to reward.
How do I know? How can I convince someone? This is how I can. Recently, we were in a supermarket. We had gone to actually shoot a small, promotion video for the campaign, and I had my Visa card with me. And so I go into the supermarket. These ladies come and they see me taking videos and everything. They're like, "But you guys, I've seen pictures on your social media. Are people really winning this money?" I'm like, "Yes, people are really winning this money." And I'm telling you, if you transact right now yourself, you can actually stand a chance yourself. And I think it's fortunate that I found someone that was actually a custom of Centenary. So they went ahead and actually transacted themselves in the supermarket. And I think, I don't know when they'll win, but now they know they are in the draw at least. You know what I mean? And then going back to my experiences at the branches, I held money, more money than probably, and then people were coming out and I was giving it to them, from the bank manager to me and then to them, all with us together, to the customers or winners. This is real. This is real. Um, this is Centenary Bank we are talking about basically. Why wouldn't it be real? Watch together. This is a bank that has served the people for such a long time with credibility and a very good reputation. So why would I be here to do something that is not real? Two brands that cannot be involved in anything shady. So my fans, our customers out there, go on and transact. You might be the lucky one before the 30th that Ykee Benda shows up and gives you your money himself and more prizes.
Fantastic. Yeah, well put. I mean, it can't get any real than that. It can't
Yeah.
get any more real than that. I mean, and it's fantastic. Yeah. So, Waiki, right about now, I'd want to bring in Winfred, my colleague, to now that we are talking about people, the number of people that have been, rewarded. I'd like her to just paint a picture for, our viewers who are
Yeah.
online, on how many people have been able to reward, from to give us that breakdown regional wise, and going into the last couple of days for this campaign that is closing on 30th, what is coming and how many people do we expect to to reward. Winfred, you're welcome. Please speak to us in that aspect, and then we'll get back to Ykee.
Select aliwa. Wale wale mzee.
Our dear customers out there, thank you for this time. Thank you for the chance to speak to you again. As Michael introduced me, I'm Winfred Kere. We are back on 545, our alternative channels campaign. Before I even say anything about the numbers, allow me to say thank you. Thank you for transacting. Thank you for using the bank services. Thank you for trusting us with your money. Thank you for trusting us and coming to get loans. Thank you for trusting us and opening accounts with us. We don't take it for granted, especially with the light of the economic situation. We appreciate everything that you do and every step that you take with the bank. And we are here. We'll continue serving you. We'll continue taking your complaints, your feedback, anything you tell us, we'll be able to take it up and work on it. Back to the campaign. Drum rolls. We have so far rewarded 1,000 customers, and this is equally across the regions. What we did this time, we said we're not leaving out any region, and we are going to reward the regions equally. So our customers have been winning per branch in the various regions. What we do is you transact at least 5 times a week on any of the channels, and then you stand a chance to get 100,000. So far, we have given people customers in Mbara, in Fort Poto, in Kasese, Wera. In the north, we have given customers in as far as Ajumani, Yumbe, Koboko, Lira, Apache, Gulu, Paida, Nebi, and in the east, we have given up to Kotido and Moroto. And then we've gone down to Kapchora, Tororo, Mbale, Iganga, Kamuli. So you see, we are going in at least touching the lives of our customers in all the districts that are in Uganda, and those where we have branches and those that bank with us. So what am I trying to tell our customers? We still have a few days to go, and we are still in the giving mood. So we still want to give you the prizes and the money. Christmas is at just at the corner. So it would help. This 100,000 would help get us Chikoko and Matoke. So let's continue transacting. The bank is still giving out the prizes. Even with Jumia, Martin will talk about that one. It's just amazing. We have so much in store for you. Other than that, I can say thank you. We'll continue giving out the prizes until the end of November. And then for our campuses, we are coming to your universities. So just get ready. I might pop up in one of the universities with Ykee or with Abe and just surprise you in the university. So just watch out, watch the space. Centenary Bank is coming to surprise you. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you, Winnie. I like the love. I could definitely feel it from here. I hope that's also in line with the festive season. Yeah, there you heard it from Winnie. We've definitely been rewarding a lot of customers, and as per her breakdown, we've rewarded close over 1,000 customers, and we are still rewarding you. You still have a couple of days to to take part in this campaign. 30th is, I know it is a couple of days away, but you can still be able to engage and get rewarded 100,000. And like when you said, it might seem little, but hey, man, with the fuel prices going up each and every day, you might have a full tank on your 100K, depending on the vehicle that you're driving, to be able to take you and see your parents in up country. So Ykee, I just wanted to get back to you. There's a question that came in earlier. People were a user, one of our customers was asking, uh, how many times do they have to really transact to be able to win, and maybe what kind of transactions can they make? Just very briefly, I know Winnie will be able to supplement on that, and I'll also add on to your
Yeah.
uh, your submission. Thank you, Ike.
So basically you have to transact 5 times or more. Oshitegeera. You have to transact 5 times or more in the same week, and you stand a chance to be a winner of 100,000 and more prizes. You understand? So, what kind of payments? Any kind of payment. Are you buying foodstuffs? Are you paying bills for electricity, water bills, school fees? Everybody stands a chance, whether you work in the bank itself, whether you work in the market in Chikubo, whether you're a student at Makerere or Chambogo, you stand a chance to win. You just have to do it 5 times or more in the same week, and boom, you're in the draw.
Fantastic. I like the way you simply put it. Any kind of transaction, and people are worried about the amount. People are saying, now me, I want to pay, I want to pay a bill of 10,000. Will I qualify? No, there's no limit on the amount that you're required to transact.
Yes.
The catch here is the number of transactions. For as long as you count your 5 days, and you make sure within those 5 days you've done at least 5 transactions on any of these channels. I mean, work for an agent. This agent is called banking in your neighborhood. You no longer have to trek
Yeah.
to come to the bank.
Mhm.
You can pay your bills there. The guys who are doing tax clearance, you can do it from there. Now we know school is around the corner. Come Jan, at least based on what the head of state told us, schools will be opening. You can be able to bank your school fees there without coming to the bank. The Center Mobile, it's called banking anytime, anywhere, 24/7. Be it at night, and someone needs some money, someone is stranded, you can just transfer money to their mobile wallet. Actually,
Mm.
subscribe to your DSTV. I know soccer is now a big thing, and as Arsenal fans are flying. Sorry for Man U fans, but don't miss all that action. Now that we are not able to go to sports, to sports places and some restaurants to watch these games, you can be able to do the subscription on your phone, and all that, mind you, will be able to help you join the campaign, and you're able to win. Yeah, so I wanted to throw Martin into the mix. I know that there's something going on in the card space. If you're aware, ladies and gentlemen who are tuned on, we have two different types of cards. There's the debit card and the prepaid card. So I wanted to give Martin an opportunity to first and foremost just talk to us about that distinction, but also speak to us how you can be able to win by transacting using your card. And then Waiki, I'm gonna come back to you to speak small time about some album that we've been hearing. So please prepare. Yeah, Martin.
All right. Thank you very much. Good morning for viewers in Uganda, and good afternoon to the viewers out of the time range. Thank you so much. So today we want to say thank you to our customers, but specifically to our card customers. We want to first of all interest you in the type of cards that we have. So Centenary Bank. First of all, we pride in ourselves being the number one card issuer in the market. We issue the highest number of cards. We currently issue prepaid cards. Now for prepaid cards that are Visa enabled, you do not need to have an account with Centenary Bank for you to qualify for a card. So a walk-in customer who has the requirements for the card can be able to walk to the bank, sign a one-pager form, and then they're able to get a prepaid card that can be used for their online transactions, for their POS transactions, and of course ATM transactions. So that is one. Two, we issue the normal debit Visa enabled cards. So these are cards that are attached to your account, and they can only be obtained for you having opened up an account with us, either a savings or a current, but of course a personal account. So these are the cards that we have for now. And specifically for the 5 for 5 campaign, first of all, thank you so much for transacting and being part of this campaign. Like my colleague said, we've already rewarded over 1,000 customers countrywide. And specifically for card, we partnered with Africa's biggest marketplace, and that is Jumia. So with Jumia, from the start of November, we spiced things up, and with Jumia, every day is Black Friday. So for the last 3 weeks in November, our card customers, both prepaid and debit, have been getting a 20% off as a discount on any item shopped on Jumia. Colleagues and friends, 20% off. Just imagine you're transacting with 1 million shillings, you will pay about 800,000. So that's amazing. So this week we are coming to the end of the Black Friday promotion with Jumia. I would like to interest our customers to transact with Jumia this Friday, yeah, and get a 20% off any item purchased by any Cente card, Visa debit or Visa prepaid. So Black Friday is here and it's going to be massive this Friday. Please fund your accounts, have your cards ready, and be able to transact on Jumia. Any item you purchase, you get a 20% discount. And it is delivered, of course, to your doorsteps. Jumia currently distributes across the country, and so even if you transacted in Arua or Fort Portal or Mbarara, your items will be delivered to you. So use the Center Visa card, both debit and prepaid, to transact on Jumia this Friday and enjoy a 20% discount on any item. Thank you very much.
Yeah, fantastic. That's why you had it. So in Luganda they say tell you kwasa. You only miss information is is power. Make sure you transact using your Cente Visa debit or prepaid card on Jumia. Order, you can order for food, you can order for drinks, with friends during the weekend. But you can buy stuff. It's the festive season. The festive season is here. You can buy some shoes, some clothes, some whatever, and it's a whooping 20%. Can you imagine? Who gives you 20% for purchasing things with ease, with a convenience? Yeah, there you heard it. So yeah, the date is 30th. Please make sure you remember that and take advantage of this offer, especially the one for Jumia. But also we are saying that the 5 for 5 campaign will also be winding up on 30th. So you still have a chance to win. I can tell you for a fact that it's very, very competitive. We've been seeing people transacting a whole lot of times, but also spending quite some money with ease using those channels, and they're being rewarded by Ykee as well as the other ambassador. Now, talking of the other ambassador, because you notice, our viewers, that this time we used not only Ykee Benda, but we sort of mashed it up and brought another ambassador called Abe Muchibi on board. And Ykee, before we talk about that album that I was talking about, I just wanted you to speak to our audience and tell them what it is and it has been like for you working with Abe Muchibi on this campaign. I mean, from the video shoots, the photo shoots, and whatnot.
Um, First of all, I'm a big fan of Mr. Abemshibi because I was about to say we go way back, but I meant like a fun and superstar situation, because he's been doing this for a very long time. And when we met, the first time we met was at the shoot, of course, and I picked up on something that I didn't know about, our business, which I learned from him, is his level of commitment. He never switches off. He never gets tired until you have gotten what you want from him. And then he says, I can relax. But he's always asking, is that all you want? Can I give you more? Can I do more? So it was very inspiring, and he taught me a lot. And I must say, he's a joy to work with. I'm very excited. I've had so much fun already. And he's that guy that you want to be on your team because Abe is very hardworking. He's very hardworking and he's very creative. So when my energy would go low, you'd see that Abe picks you up, and you keep the conversation going and you keep the hype going, and that's how we have that amazing video going around on TV and social media for the 5 for 5 campaign. So much fun. I had so much fun.
Yeah, fantastic. I mean, the two of you together, the energy was just ballistic. We could literally feel it here at Mapera, wherever you were, and of course, pushing, educating our, customers about these channels. I think you've given us quite some good mileage. So at this point, I just wanted us
Thank
to sort of soften it a little bit, Ykee. And we all know, maybe we don't all know, but at least we know that you have a new album called Chirabo that came out, I think, a couple of months, down the road. Yeah, but before you tell us a little bit about that, you probably also want to tell us: is it possible for a Centenary Bank customer
Mm,
to subscribe, to subscribe and listen to that album online
mm.
using their Center Visa or debit card? And maybe you can, tell us a little bit more about it. Thank you.
Can you hear me, Michael?
Yeah, yes, Waiki, go ahead.
Sorry about that. I can assure you, you can buy the Ykee Benda album using your debit or prepaid card. You can, 100% at just $10 or 35,000 Uganda shillings. You understand? How you do it? You go to www.mpakarecords.co.ug. There is a pop-up that comes and says buy Chirabo album. You tap that, it takes you straight to the payment platform, which is Flutterwave. So when you reach Flutterwave, you simply place in your email address and your card details, and the album will be downloaded almost immediately to your email. You'll have 18 songs of Ykee Benda, and then you enjoy. So precisely, that's how you do it, and you can totally do it.
Yeah, fantastic. How sweet and how convenient, I think,
Yeah,
we know COVID has had its really negative effects, but on the flip side, I think it has really, brought this whole new trend of, people being able to access services and
yeah.
all that online conveniently without the need to move and look for wait for a concert or what have you. So it has opened up uh, a whole new channel of opportunities which we've taken advantage of. Waiki, I just wanted to read one or two questions from the chat to see, because there's this buzzing. People are really asking questions here. I'm just going to pick out one. Someone says, okay, this is about a charge here. That's Marsha Shakira. You say you're not happy. Last week you did withdraw 100,000 from the ATM, but was charged 16,000. Yeah. Okay, Marsha, I think I hope you are using the Centenary Bank ATM, because if you're using an ATM, say from our partners, the ones who are on the Visa network, maybe that's why you are charged this much. Otherwise, it's pretty much lower if you are using our ATM. Again, yeah, someone asks, are you using Centenary? Because I'm also a new member. Okay, I think that is in relation to Marsha's question. Um, okay, you say I'm abroad, but I left my ATM card in Uganda. Can someone withdraw money for me? Can someone withdraw money for me? My money whenever I want it? No, I would not even advise that. That is Angie. No, that is not advisable, because this card is your card and the pin is your pin, and we always advise customers to keep their personal information to themselves. But there's definitely ways you can access your account through Center Mobile, as well as the online banking platform. Uh, you'll be able to access your account. Let me see. Do we have branches in United Arab Emirates? Definitely not at this point, but we do have some agents we work with there on our diaspora banking arrangement, who can be able to open for you an account. But why even look for an agent when we have the Center on the Go feature on the Center mobile platform that enables you open an account by yourself? All you need is a national ID, and you'll be able to follow the prompts when you download the app. Just click Center on the Go feature on the landing page, and you'll be able to fill in those details. You get your account, you get your PIN automatically registered to Center Mobile Banking, as well as I think it's agent banking, for you to be able to transact on your account. Ivan or Osere, you're asking, how can I win? Okay, I think we've said this before, but I'm happy to to re-echo that all you need to do, Ivan, is to transact 5 times using any of these channels that I'm going to mention, either Center Mobile, banking, Center Agent, uh, or the Center Visa or prepaid card. So whatever transaction you do, as long as it's not going to the ATM and drawing money. No, we want you to be able to enjoy the convenience, transact. And mark you, a lot of people don't know this, but if you are paying for goodies for some stuff at the supermarket, it's actually free of charge. There is no charge, so you pay exactly the worth of the things that you're getting from the supermarket or shop. Do you have any branches in UAE? That is Nuereza. I think that one I've been able to answer it, but I also trust that we do have our colleagues who are online trying to respond to a couple of you, so they'll be able to share some more detail on that. Then Andrew Semaganda, I don't have a national ID, but I know the name. Yeah, okay. The challenge here is that you won't be able, because we need a scan of the national ID. You have to scan it, and then once you do that, we have a software that auto populates the information. So you need to have your physical ID. At this point in time, you're not even knowing your NIN may not be helpful for you to be able to open up the account. Ivan, again, but why is Centenary Bank not giving some Center mobile loans? We are giving some Center mobile loans, Ivan. I think, but there's some criteria. There's a criteria for you to qualify to get some money of a Center mobile loan. One of them is your saving culture, uh, but also you must have there's something we call a financial card. That is important, because then that helps us know your credit worthiness and your history, borrowing and paying back and all that. So you might want to, but please reach out. You could inbox your your details based on the feedback you're giving on the Center mobile loan, and we'll be able to look at your case to give you a more elaborate answer based on your scenario. I'm a customer in need also to win. This is Rasta Mendo. Yes, Rasta Mendo, I think we just shared the ways you can be able to win. What is buzzing right now is the Jumia Black Friday. You need to be able to take advantage of that. What we are saying in partnership with Jumia is that every day is Black Friday. So for whatever purchase you're making, as long as you use your Centenary Bank Visa or debit card, you're going to be able to earn up to 20% off of whatever you're buying. And I think this is a time when we should be buying things, stocking up stuff for Christmas. So you need to take advantage of that for starters. But again, if you're doing the normal transactions, paying bills, sending money to a colleague, sending money to family, sending mobile is your thing. You can just access your account, dial *211# or use the app if you have it, and you'll be able to do a host of transactions on there, transferring money internally here. You can also transfer money to finance trust. Agent banking is also there. You can still send money to colleagues, family, and friends who are not even Centenary Bank customers through our voucher, Center voucher, and Center Swift services. All you need is their phone number, and then you give it to an agent. They'll be able to generate that transaction and give you a token that you send to them for them to be able to retrieve that money. Andrew Semaganda, you're saying I did register for Center Mobile, then later I lost my line, so I wanted to register again. So what is necessary? Yeah, I hope you've been able to get a new line that is fully registered. You'll need to, certainly, if you're in Uganda here, you'll need to just visit your nearest branch, and they'll help you do that. It's something that takes a couple of minutes for you to be able to do that. Yeah, saying live from Masaka. Yes, thank you so much, Andrew. Great to have you from Masaka. Thank you for giving Ykee Benda the love when he came over there. It's some great stuff. This is Muhereza Christopher. Muhereza Christopher. Yes, you're saying great stuff. We do appreciate you. Thank you so much. Ykee, getting back to you and our conversation. I just have some, and this is somewhat a personal question as we continue chatting away. We thought would let our viewers online get to know a little bit about your hustles. Um, you've been around for quite some time, Ykee. I think I remember the first time I listened to your song. There was that very famous song. I could not just get it out of my head, and you've managed to maintain that consistency up to date where you are. You won some couple of awards. What does it take for you to make it from from wherever you were, starting out to where you are now, especially in the space you're in? I know a couple of guys are listening in, that admire you, that want to be like you, but I know it takes discipline, and that's why we're able to reach out to you to partner with you because of the brand you've been able to build. Yeah, maybe speak into that briefly, just to give customers a little bit of that stuff, and then we can be able to move into the
Yeah.
next question. Yeah.
Thank you, Michael. First things first, I don't want anybody to think I had all the answers right from the moment I started, but I had an idea of what I wanted to build and what we wanted to build as a team for Ykee Benda and the entire brand. But you must know that you're going to make some mistakes along the way, and the most important part is to learn from them. So, what are the things that you need? You need to have a good team behind you, not yes people. You don't need to have people that are just going to say yes to everything you say. No, people need to be able to analyze and question your decisions, and you go back and forth on certain issues before you go ahead and do them. You must have a team that does the things that you can't do yourself, because I probably cannot run my financial side, I probably cannot run my social media. I need a team that can work with me, to run it. And then how do you post my things? Because I'm sending a message. And then also, you must have God. You must be a very prayerful person. You must belong. So I'm a Christian, and it is very important that you have, a foundation of a spiritual life, so that you can push on to this life, because this world is full of very cruel things and situations and people. So if you don't have a very strong spiritual background, it can really put you down. So you need God, and you need to be consistent with God. You need to have a niche. What people need to know you for something. Hopefully, it's a good thing, uh, you know. So I'll tell you straight. For me, my brand is built around being that artist that is sweet in terms of music, mellow, love music. But then the brand is basically a clean brand. I have not fought with any artist before. I have not fallen out with any companies. I have not, embarrassed my family or myself in the name of, because I'm a celebrity. So, and that has been very intentional. Don't be deceived that I've not been tempted. I've been tempted so many times, but because of what I know I wanted for my brand, I've stayed away from certain things. And then a vision. You must have a vision for yourself. This vision might be sometimes too big for the people around you, but please don't switch off, because they will always try to put you down to their level of thinking, their level of dreaming. Don't go down there. Stay where you are and stay locked in. You see, this here is very important. If you can lock your ears, sometimes you might survive, because everything is in the mental. Please believe in yourself. More than anything, believe in yourself. After believing in God, believe in yourself. Everybody else will fall in line. Don't worry about who doesn't believe in you. If you believe in yourself, everybody else will come along. So, yeah, precisely 5 years now counting. That's pretty much what has gotten me here. And I thank God that in my fourth year, you know, coming into the fifth, is when a beautiful bank, Centenary Bank, the biggest bank in Uganda, picked me up. And here we are now, uh, selling products and engaging with our customers and giving back. There's nothing better than that, because that's what my brand also stands for, to, show love to the people that have supported you. And I think Centenary customers are amazing. You guys have been amazing. So that's why we're here.
Fantastic, Ykee.
Yeah.
Ladies and
Yeah.
gentlemen,
That's
this
it,
this is
Michael.
the yeah. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. As I was just going to tell you, this is the other side of Ykee that you never get to see. In between your performances and all that, someone can't imagine, Ykee, that you even take time and kneel down and pray to the Almighty, to
I
to
know.
bless your hustles and stuff. But of course, the fact that you're humble, I think that. that speaks volumes. And thank you for keeping it real, Ykee. Yeah, just briefly, I want to jump. I want to, to bring back Winnie into the mix. Starting with a question from Moses Blessed Wamala. You're asking, why do you think, why do you charge fees if someone uses Center Mobile to check their balance? Yes, we have some good news for you around this. Winnie will be able to speak into this. And Winnie, I think as you come to answer this question and the next one about a pin, I think it was from Namulindwa Maureen, who is saying she tried to use her Center Mobile, but we told her pin was wrong. As you, when you're done sharing some feedback on those two questions, Winnie, I'd also like you to please interest our customers in the new features, because I know there's a couple of features on the Center Mobile Banking platform that not so many customers might be aware of, other than those who have been following us very closely on our social media pages as well. We've tried to send out some SMS blasts and what have you. So Winnie, kindly, speak to us about those two questions, and then you will also give us a bit of the new features on Center Mobile. Winnie? Yeah, Solomon, please activate Winnie's video. Yeah, as we wait for, there's a small technical glitch. I think as we wait for Solomon to, our technical person, to support us in the back end, I just wanted to bring in Martin. The other colleague of mine who is online, to speak to us briefly about these cards that we have and the security there. In how do you handle them? What do you do? What aren't you supposed to do with those cards to ensure that you don't lose money? We've had quite some complaints from a number of customers on social media, their money leaving their accounts, but also e-commerce. Remember, Martin is going to tell you why sometimes you might lose money on your your card, because you've given your card to someone and they've probably subscribed on a site without your knowledge. Martin, you come in and then we'll bring in Winnie. Thank you.
All right. Thank you very much. So let's look at a typical Centenary Visa card. First of all, I would like to talk about security and of course emphasize that Centenary Bank will never call you asking for your PIN as a customer. So we'll never do that. And so watch out for anyone who is trying to pretend they are Centenary Bank staff and anyone asking for your PIN. So never share your PIN. It is very important. And as much as we offer a convenient service, we are very, very careful of security, so be aware of fraudsters. Now let's go to online. Online, we're talking about the eBays of this world, the Jumias of this world. I would like to interest our customers about a website and specifically a URL. Any website that doesn't have an HTTPS, we wouldn't recommend that you transact on such a site. HTTPS technically means that a site is secure and you're able to transact conveniently without fear of being defrauded by anyone online. So that is very key. A typical online transaction, mostly you're required to, of course, provide your names, both names. You are required to provide the expiry date. Every Visa card issued or MasterCard issued across the world has an expiry date to it. So the month and then the year. And then sometimes some sites require you they ask for a PIN. Now, that PIN is the the 3 digits at the back of your card in italics. So those are the 3 requirements that you are required to punch in, and you're able to conduct a successful online transaction. For Centenary Bank, we have gone an extra mile to protect online transactions by providing what we call an OTP. That is a one-time password for every transaction. So, for example, in Jumia, for all the customers that are using their cards, the bank is able to, at the point of you completing the purchase, the bank sends you an OTP, which is a one-time password to your phone, and you're able to use it and authorize the transaction. Without that, on Jumia specifically and other sites, you are not able to transact. So that means if your card landed into wrong hands, at that point, you are not able to proceed, and thereafter your money and your card is are protected. So we continue to urge you to be very vigilant. Look out and don't share your card details, especially the card number, the expiry date, and the 3 numbers behind your card. And also look out for the HTTPS on any website. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Martin. I think this is information that a lot of our customers need. Some of them might know it, but of course, it's incumbent upon us to continue reminding them and refreshing their memories, because issues of handling the card lately have become, an area of concern, especially with the complaints that we're receiving from our customers, not only here back home in Uganda, but also our brothers and sisters who are in the diaspora, UK, US, name it. So you need to be very careful. The kind of site you're transacting on, you put your details on, like Martin said, pay attention to that URL, HTTPS and whatnot. But also there's what we call, just to add on to what Martin has said, uh, verified by Visa. So when you transact on sites that are verified by a partner's Visa, you'll be able to get that two-factor, that code. There's a initial code that is sent to either your mobile number or your email, depending on what option you chose, for you to be able to finish, to complete that transaction successfully and securely. So I mean, we'll keep reminding you such that we are able to conveniently enjoy these services without having to lose money. I'm certain my colleague Winnie is back on. Winnie, kindly uh, take those two questions, the one about the pin, the incorrect pin, and the one about the charges, and then you quickly talk to us about the new features on the Center mobile platform that we've been able to roll out this 2021. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Michael. Moses Blessed, you asked about the charges when you check your balance. Moses, these charges, we first of all listen to our customers when they complained about the charges we had put, and then we worked on them and we've reduced them from 600 to 300 shillings for our customers who checked for their balance using the short code, the *211#. And then for the customers who use the app, they will be checking free of charge, because the app, we don't have any input or any spend on the part of the bank. But for the USSD, the bank actually pays when a customer is accessing their account using that. And that is where the 300 shillings goes. It doesn't remain with the bank other than paying the telecoms, either MTN or Airtel. And for Namulindwa Maureen, you said your PIN is blocked. That's rather unfortunate. But you can, is it the first time it has been blocked? One, is it a smartphone? Because usually our phones, when the app is on the screen, at some point the phones dial themselves and it puts an incorrect PIN. This is one of the measures we've brought in place to avoid people from getting into our accounts or our customers' accounts. When someone tries your PIN more than 3 times, whether it is intentional or unintentional, we block it, and then you have to actually come to us and we reset it, or you call our helpline and we reset for you the PIN. But what for Namulindwa, and there was someone who had said they have their ATM if they give it to someone else. You don't have to give your ATM to someone else. We introduced a new service that is withdrawal of our customers who don't have their ATMs, who have sent a mobile. They can actually withdraw and send someone to get the money from the agent point. How is this done? It's one of the new features. So I've brought it in this way to break it down for our customers. How is this done? If you have a feature phone or the katochi, as we call them in Uganda, or kabiriti, you will dial *211, go to the options of send money, and then you go to the option 3 for send to agent. When you get to send to agent, you can either send to yourself if you're going to withdraw it yourself, or if you're sending to probably your jaja in the village or your senga or your mama, you can send them to send the other. You put the amount and then they'll be able to withdraw the money. The charges are incurred by you, the sender, and the receiver just receives the money. So for all of our customers out there who do not have their cards, who want to withdraw money urgently, this feature is now active. It is available for all Center Mobile customers who are registered. We also have another option for customers who are not registered at Center Mobile but want to send money. You can go to the agent point and send from there. You go and ask the agent you want to send a center voucher. For that, all you need is a mobile number and the money you're sending to. The mobile number of the person you're sending to and the money will be able to send it. And then also in regard to our PIN, usually if you do not use the PIN, it's just another security measure we have in place. For a period of at least 6 months and above, we disable your PIN. So oftentimes you might find that Maureen, when you have taken long without using the service, and then we'll give you that response because we are trying to avoid people from getting into your account and picking your money without without your authority. One, some of us share our pins with our relatives, friends, and in-laws. So sometimes your in-law would get in, your friend would get your phone and then be able to transact after you haven't transacted in a long time. But once you do this, it will be able to help you. Also, just to add on to what Martin has said in terms of security of our cards, once you know that your card is in a situation you don't understand, most of us sometimes we can share those numbers. Please, when you finish your transaction and you don't want anyone else to have access to your card, block it with Center Mobile. You go to Center Mobile, on the menu there is card blocking. As soon as you finish your transaction, you can block your card, put it in the bag. This person will come and they'll try to transact. They will not be able to get any money off your account. When you're ready to use your card, you go back to Center Mobile, you unblock your card, you use it, you block it again. So you see, Centenary is bringing for you all these secure features. We are trying to tell you that at every step, we are with you. We think about you. We listen to you. We hear your feedback, and that is it. Thank you.
Thank you, our diva, Winnie, for interesting us in the Center Mobile banking platform. Thank you so much. Yeah, guys, time is really running out, and at this moment in time, I'd like to give an opportunity to Ykee. I know you have some parting shots for us. As in your parting shots, I'd just like you to, your last message to customers, users of, Centenary Bank services in line with the 5 for 5 campaign. But also, I know that we're going into the festive season. What do you have cooking for us, your fans, as you wind up? Thank you.
I'm very excited for December. First of all, I want to thank you guys for all those that have participated. For all the winners, congratulations. You have to know that the campaign is not yet done. We have until Tuesday next week, I believe, if not Wednesday. But yeah, the 30th. Please go. If today is a Wednesday, you can still do 5 times today and win money by Friday or by Monday. So go, enjoy yourself. This festive season is coming. We need to eat some chikoko. We need to eat some good food, because it's, celebrations. On the musical side, we will have, of course, some shows. Hopefully, online shows to keep the vibe up. Christmas, before Christmas, after Christmas, 31st. We'll try to create something for you guys to make sure the fun is up there. But just in case that doesn't happen, the leader of this country, His Excellency President Museveni, said January will go up. So I can actually help you push your December to your January. You understand? So there we'll have physical, turn-ups. in January. That will let us please push the December to Jan and enjoy all the way, you know. But yeah, thank you guys so much. And I love you guys so much. Yonaje Muri, Tubagala nyo, please keep transacting, open your accounts, use all the platforms, Cente Mobile, Cente Agent, Cente Visa, and enjoy life with Centenary Bank. Thank you, Michael.
A ballistic. There you had it from the man himself, Ykee Benda. Looking forward to watching you online on the various platforms. It's been great hosting you. I hope we can have many more of these just to engage our customers on lighter notes and whatnot. But it's been fantastic having you. There's a lot of questions that have come in. Most of them are really to do with the bank. We'll be able to take them. And my colleagues Winnie and Martin, it's been a pleasure having you. Thank you so much for giving the much needed information to our customers. So as I wind up, I'd just like to respond to one or two, then we can close. There was a suggestion from Wafula. You're saying we need to start a two-factor authentication for the app. Yeah, that's a welcome idea. We'll be able to look into that and see if we can roll it out. For as long as it enhances the security of these platforms, that is, wow, it's something that can be considered. Thank you so much for that suggestion. Moses Blessed Wamala, you tried to use a Centenary Visa card to buy some stuff on Jumia online, but the bank takes long to send an OTP code for the transaction. Actually, the OTP comes in a little later on my email. Please work on that. Okay, thank you. It could have been an issue of network. You're talking of email. Maybe you might want to consider changing the OTP to your SMS if you're in the country. However, if it's email, then I suspect you're in the country. Maybe you try SMS and see if the problem still persists. It could be a network issue. Wafula, you're saying what makes you hold people's money as if money laundering, as if you're laundering the money? No, we are regulated by the FIA as well. So if there's any suspicion, especially where huge sums of monies have come in, there's just that engagement with the client to understand where it's coming from. If that whole process is not clear before then the client can be allowed to access their money, it's just in line with the regulation that we adhere to. Thank you so much, Blessed Wamala. You're thanking us. Thank you so much. Talk to us, ladies and gentlemen. I think that's all we had for today. We'll definitely be talking to you soon. We have something cooking next week, again around the card area. So please watch the space and stay tuned. Today we just launched the Cente Diaspora funeral cover. For those of you who are in the diaspora, our brothers and sisters, you can be able to take advantage of that and live with lesser fear, lesser financial burden as you prepare for those final moments. Otherwise, from myself, Michael, and my colleagues Martin and Winnie, and from the Centenary Bank family, we would like to thank you for the time that you've taken off to be part of us, and thank you for the questions. We'll be able to answer some of them that have not been responded to. And please keep safe. Not only against COVID, but also, we have the bomb threats in Kampala here and our country, Uganda. You need to be security conscious and alert to avoid any unfortunate events. Thank you so much. Enjoy your day and night for those who are, watching us at night. We'll see you soon. Thank you.
5 for 5, 5 times the winning, yeah. 5 times the happiness, yeah. 5 times the luckiness, yeah. 5 for 5, oh yeah. It's 5 for 5. 5 for 5, 5 times the money, yeah. 5 times the shopping, yeah. 5 times the prizes, yeah. 5 for 5, oh yeah. It's 5 for 5. 5 for 5.
Win 100,000 Uganda shillings weekly in the 5 for 5 jackpot. Simply download the Cente mobile app. Click Cente on the go to open your account online. Transact 5 times or more using Cente mobile, Cente Visa, and Cente Agent to stand a chance to win. The more you transact, the higher your chances of winning. So, participate in the 5 for 5 jackpot and win millions in daily and weekly prizes. The 5 for 5 jackpot is brought to you by Centenary Bank, our bank. Centenary Bank is regulated by the Bank of Uganda. Customer deposit